All right, guys, and we are back. Just to let you guys know, we do mute the mic between rounds. We are not doing commentary, just to make sure you're not getting any erroneous sounds from the event itself. But it does look like Eaton is going to be starting this off. He is setting 3, and we'll be going from there. Just Heliotrope and a summon, or a Heliotrope set 3 and pass. So nothing too exciting there, but definitely lots of back rows to fight through. So, and Jeff is back from his little break, and we will go ahead and keep going. And like I said, between this round and next, we will go ahead and see if we can do anything about the life point counter and a round timer for you guys.
So Frazier set a monster, and that is definitely going to a Trigon or a Dandelion. I'm prone to say Dandelion.
It could be a Flamvel Guard, something to protect his life points, because it does have 2,000 defense. Or Debris Dragon.
No, Flamvel Guard, yeah.
Debris or Flamvel would be a decent idea at this point.
There's that Dimensional Fissure again.
Nope.
That was the Dandelion.
Oh, that he needed those tokens for the defense. So, or even just to tribute a monster, or tribute summon a monster at this point.
Dragons have to set a monster and pass. That's not good.
Absolutely.
Maybe it's 2 normal summon.
I think we might see the Ophion here.
I would definitely assume we see an Ophion here.
The only thing that I'm worried about at this point is Frazier having the virus. So
there's skill drain.
Okay, that is important.
Chain MST.
Okay, so Frazier just lost 1,000 life points for nothing. And that's always why I hated playing skill drain, mind drain, soul drain, those things. Is I hate paying the 1,000 life point cost for it. But they are really powerful cards.
Yep. And if I had to bet any money right now, I would say this game is just about over. But it is Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, anything is possible, but it's very hard to come back after that.
Absolutely. So we will see what Frazier can do with this, but now he can't summon any dragons. He can't discard Blaster. He can't discard Electric Virus. He's kind of
has to have outer.
Yep. he has to have some serious outs ready for this. I'm pretty sure this game is already in Eaton's favor. And for people that wanted to know, there are 11.5 minutes left on the round, but that's plenty of time. I think this game's going to be done long before that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, update the score to 1-1.
Yes, sorry. And as someone pointed out to me, I did forget to update the match or the round score. Frazier is tied with Eaton for 1-1. This is round 3, of course. For those just joining us, it is round 3. Eaton Guo versus Frazier Smith. I believe all that's been done is the 1,000 life points so far that Frazier paid for his skill drain, so it's 8-7. At this point, I really don't see much that Frazier can do.
Yeah.
He needs to get rid of so many cards to be able to even make a play at this point. And if he had E-Virus and the MST for the D-Fissure, and that's not a macro or a soul drain that's down, then I think he might be in business. But this is definitely not a good game for him.
Frazier's at 7 right now before the 25.
2550, 1550, so that is 4100 plus the 1750. That's 5850 damage on the board right there.
So that puts Frazier to 1150.
1150, yes sir. So, and he's going to search out the Kage to Kage or an Azathoth. No, he's going to search out Azathoth so he can use the Infection next turn to search out a Kyrkion.
Now, though, there's no materials on the Ophion, so that means Frazier is free to possibly try and summon dragons.
Absolutely. So he is free to special summon something,
and
but I don't
think that Eaton would have done that if his back rows were not sufficient to deal with whatever threats.
Absolutely. Unless this face down unless those are all traps and no MSTs, and this face down is the Royal Decree that Frazier has, I think that Eaton's sitting pretty safe at the moment. So so Eaton's still sitting pretty at 8,000 life points, and Frazier's at 1150. See if he can do anything. There are just about 9 minutes left on the round in game 3 of the first round of top 16 at ARG Circuit Series, Columbus, Ohio.
And Blaster was summoned by managing some dragons, and it was bottomless. Frazier searches for a Tempest and a title.
Let's just see what he can do here. I mean, I applaud Frazier for not just throwing in the towel right here and just playing through as best he can. So let's just see what he can do. I do believe that he did get the Ophion search off, so I imagine one of those is a pandemic to protect him from. So only one of those is most likely only one of those is an actual trap card, or offensive, defensive card. So it could be an MST, could be Book of Moon, or Dress even would work. Lots of things.
What was Frazier reading?
Frazier wanted to know what Azathoth did. And as we know, and Frazier doesn't really know, Azathoth is less for the actual summon and its effect as much as it is for using it to do fun things with infestation infection. Now, do you think that could be returned down there?
And anything is definitely possible. It hasn't been flipped yet.
Yeah. He may be because
it wasn't MST.
He didn't have very many dragons really banished, and he's banishing dragons for what seems like not much reason. So he might be staying alive here, but let's see what happens. I don't have high hopes for this.
So yep, end phase he uses the infestation card to put back and search for a Kirkion. Then he'll use the Sparrow Limp to search for it again.
He's either going to search for it, or he's going to search for it Kage Sakage, which would be another. Yeah. You could actually use its effect this time. It's just going to be the Azathoth, so you can search for another one. They'll probably send it back for a caster if you wanted to, so you can do a triple summon to guarantee the attack. But you actually might be somewhat scared of that back. But I think the best thing you can do is just...
He does have the pandemic, though, so I don't really... I would definitely just be going for it now.
Absolutely.
Because if it is a return set, you would be forcing Frazier to use it defensively.
And that's never any fun. But if he destroys, if you destroy two of the dragons... I mean, they're all... If he doesn't destroy the dragons, then, they'll go back to his hand and he has dragons again. If he does destroy them, they get banished and he gets dragons to his hand anyways. So Flambeau Guard.
Flambeau.
So yeah. And is that game? Let's see. Swing for game.
For game? No? Did we miss something?
We must have missed some life point calculation somewhere. Did he not attack with all the monsters that he had on the field at one point? Because that must be what's happened.
What does the chat say?
That has to be what happened. Is he must either not have attacked with them, or must have attacked. And yeah, it is our job, so that is our fault. So what normally we're supposed to have people to come keep us updated on this and everything, but for some reason there's some confusion this round, and we haven't had anyone come and do that. But either way, we're trying our best, and when we can't hear what they're saying, it's a little difficult to determine when they are attacking. And there is the game anyway. All right.
So it's Eaton Woe moves on to top 8 with his very unique Evilswarm build.
Also known as Evil Beetle, as he calls it.
So our top 8 will be 6 dragons, 1 Constellar, and 1 Evilswarm.
Absolutely. So, once again, thank you guys for joining us here at ARG Circuit Series, Columbus, Ohio. We'll be taking a break briefly between top 16 and top 8. We'll go ahead and post on the Facebook fan page when we are going live again. But we will be back for the next round. It'll be myself, Kalen Nelson, Jeff Jones again on the top 8 matches. And we will get you covered. Just remember, It's ARG, so play hard or go home.